always
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds, and it is for the CFN TV Championship! Coming out swinging from the blue corner at a weight of 77 kilos. They call him El Guapo, Frimpong. And his opponent, coming in hot from the red corner at a weight of 83 kilos. He is the Mechanic, Warren Spencer!
Warren Spencer very much playing the bad guy, and I think enjoying it here tonight.
I want Greg Hamilton to narrate my internal monologue. That's how good an enhancer that man is.
Touch gloves, guys, let's have a clean fight. When I say stop boxing for any reason, stop boxing straight away. Okay, back to your corners, best of luck.
CFN TV title on the line here at Indigo at the O2. Joel Frimpong against the Mechanic, Warren Spencer. Spencer in the gladiatorial attire, shall we say, Frimpong in the black and red. Andy Shepard and Anthony Corolla on the call for you. Quick start from both men. Frimpong looking to impose his will. Firefight early doors.
Both started fast. Both got good training teams here. Frimpong looking to get a right hand over, good right hand there.
Frimpong though expending a lot of energy in these early moments.
He is, he's very good right hand there, and Warren does carry power. Last time out we seen over in Dubai, the right hand that he landed to end the matters there, although he's in with a much tougher opponent tonight than Joel Frimpong. He's slowed down a little bit now, Frimpong. Toe by the corner, calm it down. But I think, like I say, always say in these fights, whoever holds shape best,
it's discipline.
Normally comes out on top.
It's discipline. You talked about the jab all night long. I think it's about who can do what they've done in training for weeks and weeks, who can maintain that composure.
That's the only thing here in this round. Warren letting him know there he's not registered.
Bit of a shove there from the Mechanic.
Gareth
Davies joining us back here on commentary. And Gareth, it has been fireworks early doors in this one.
It was always going to. I've just been in the dressing room of Chris Santos, Chris Cyborg. She is so stoked for this fight. She's watching it on the monitor.
Left hook landed.
These two said they'd go at it, and they really are.
Final 30 seconds of this round.
We know that Warren Spencer can dig deep, and we know that now that Guapo Frimpong is going to bring it. Frimpong is going to bring it. Great physique on the two men as well, by the way.
Both foot-like athletes. This round, I think you'd lean towards Frimpong this round. But as he expanded a little bit more energy than Warren the Mechanic.
Frimpong hasn't stopped moving. He's had an incredible work rate, and this is 5 rounds.
5-2s, and this is what we want to see sometimes. These two are going to go to the well tonight, I tell you.
Some of our earlier fights, I would have loved to have seen a few more rounds to let things play out, and 5 rounds here, that's 10 minutes of action. It doesn't sound a lot when you talk about it, but let me tell you, go and work like these two for 3 minutes and come back and talk to me about how you're feeling. It is brutal.
I love the footwork of Frimpong. He's rangy, isn't he? He's dangerous in that. He's very confident. He's been very cocky all week. He's played the heel. He's played the villain, if you like. Warren's tried to get into him mentally. It hasn't worked. He's a tough kid from Brighton. He hasn't had any fights before, but he's done a lot of sparring.
Yes, you can see he's been around boxing for sure. I think first round was a Frimpong round. Like I said, I don't know if he expanded a lot more energy than Warren, which could come key later in the fight.
But when we saw Warren fight against Aaron Chalmers, had there been more rounds, even though he's put down several times, he never ever gave up.
Round 2 underway here at Indigo at the O2, and early this week the Mechanic said that he was going to be the daddy of Joel Frimpong.
He's had 9 combat sports fights, by the way, so he's not a novice to the ring, even though he's won 1-0.
I think the edge of speed, certainly with Frimpong, isn't it? I think Warren's got to get his feet there a little bit quicker, hasn't he?
I think he's just got to get on the inside because the hands get low of Frimpong, but he's very powerful, isn't he?
Little slip there from Frimpong. Both men loading up on their shots, and as this contest goes on, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how the gas tanks go, particularly at this pace they're setting.
He's looking for the right-hand counter there. Is Frimpong. He's looking to draw the lead so he can drop the right hand over. If you can see it there.
And the key for Spencer is to pop out that jab and use that jab and not swing with
there
Frimpong.
It is, like that.
He
like
was hurt then
that
by
was
that.
The right
he was
hand.
hurt then by that.
I was talking to Warren.
And again.
Frimpong now landing with some heavy blows to the head of the mechanic.
Talking to him now is the mechanic.
Who's your daddy now, says Frimpong.
Oh, good jab there though from Warren.
Warren just regrouping here, going back to fundamentals. Final
and this isn't in a disrespectful way. He's very erratic, Frimpong, but it works for him.
Fight.
Yeah, because he's very hard to read. He's very hard to read. Very fast switch.
How difficult is that to deal with from your experience when someone just doesn't box how you're supposed to?
Last 20 seconds of the round.
Kind of rhythm.
Last 20 seconds of the round, and it's been a very exciting round.
Oh, and a big
just the extra speed. Better there towards the end from Warren, but
I'll
again,
clock a little bit out of sync here, guys. The timekeepers are the officials, and wow, 2 rounds in the books.
2 rounds in, 2 very good rounds as well, but I think the 2 rounds that I'd lean towards Frimpong with.
I agree with you on that.
Do you think that Frimpong, though, you say he's constant, relentless movement, can he keep this up if it does go 5 rounds?
Down? Well, that's the interesting thing, and I think that's what Warren's banking on. That's what I thought from the start.
I always think it's dangerous when you bank on a weakness in your other opponents.
You know yourself, Anthony, you have to set the pattern of your fight to dominate your opponent. And that's what the mechanic needs to do, Warren Spencer needs to do, is fight his fight. He's fighting Frimpong's fight at the moment.
But now he needs to get his feet there. Warren needs to get his feet there. He's leaving them behind. And I think he's headhunting a little bit too much. Something like that. He's got to lower the sight of his shots, and I think that's what his corner's telling him now, to be hitting the body.
A lot of confidence, though, in the corner of Frimpong. They know he's doing well. Now let's see how this plays out. We've got 3 more rounds left in this contest. Crypto Fight Night live to you from Indigo at the O2.
Clever from Frimpong getting his jab going early in the round like this, though, because he sets himself. Nice left hook as well, scoring well and early in this round.
Still talking to each other, aren't they? Still talking to each other.
They're very competitive men, these two. You felt it at the weigh-in. I had to separate them. Frimpong was even calling me out at the weigh-in.
Good job.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to call Gareth A. Davies out. Now the mechanic swinging wildly. Frimpong. The mechanic a bit more on the front foot on this round.
He is. But again, he's got to let his hands go. That was better work then. That was much better work from Warren.
Spencer, yeah, good left hand.
Pace has slowed somewhat.
There's the right hand. There's the right hand that he looked for. He landed again. That was the shot of the round so far. He's very good. And there it is again.
Guapo, isn't it?
He's talking.
Trash talking throughout Joel Frimpong. Saying, who's your daddy now? I'm the parent.
What Warren needs to do, he needs to go, then go again. That was, big left hook. Big left hook.
Frimpong knows he's 2 rounds ahead and he's taunting his opponent in there.
Doesn't want to get overconfident, and we've seen what the mechanic can do.
But he's all about confidence, and he has to be. That's his style of fighting.
I think he fights with that swag, doesn't he?
Exactly.
With that swag, having that little bit of attitude.
But not too much. Don't get too comfortable in the ring, you always say, don't you?
Absolutely,
don't get too greedy.
The final 2 rounds are going to be interesting.
A little bit of fatigue here, guys, in Frimpong finally.
Still got, if it goes the distance, some 4 minutes and 15 seconds of fighting to go. Final couple of seconds though, round number 3.
I'm definitely seeing, Andy, sorry to cut across you, I'm definitely seeing fatigue in Frimpong's legs right now.
Yes, definitely
on that lead leg.
But as he still landed a good shot there from Warren, as he landed the biggest shots in this round though, Gareth.
And he's not
there we go.
Anymore.
That's, wow. And you talk about Frimpong.
Close round.
He is showboated throughout this, and I've got a feeling that's going to come back to bite him in the bottom. I see him in the corner. There were some big, deep breaths going into his lungs.
slap me if I'm wrong, Andy Shepherd. Don't slap me yet.
You're always on, Gareth. Anything for a slap.
Tyson Fury was ahead of Alexander Usyk after 6 rounds, and he got too comfortable in there and he began to showboat. This is a time we might see Frimpong's corner say, put your gloves up now, put your dukes up, keep them up high, and lose your jab at the beginning of the round.
I think the early success that Frimpong had is actually a negative. He got very comfortable, felt he could showboat, expended too much energy, and I think the opening 60 seconds of this round is going to be very telling.
Listen, you could argue he's 3 rounds up here. You could argue he's 3 rounds up.
You could argue that
easily.
Warren pulled that back in that second and that third round.
That was a very close round.
Andy, when you go at this level, you go into a round and your gas tank's at 20%. It's going to disappear quickly.
Absolutely. Listen, straight away there. Warren come out with a big right and good jab there, though, from Frimpong.
4th round of 5 here in this crypto fight night. Off-chain one here in London. It's absolutely jam-packed in here now. The crowd really enjoying it.
There's a lot of Bitcoin in this room, Gareth. A lot of Bitcoin. But there's certainly a spring going from the step of Joel Frimpong.
See how he's got his hands up more now?
Movement still
good left up then, though. Good left up from Frimpong.
Look how planted the feet are, though. He's not moving like he was. He is connecting.
Yeah, not so light on his feet now and throwing a little bit.
Warren needs to make Frimpong work at this point. He needs to be making him work. Now he's tired this way. He needs to go through the gears.
There's still some spice.
Shots are landing from Frimpong.
There's still spice in the shots of Frimpong, but you feel like the fundamentals are still present for the mechanic.
Yeah.
Look at the mouth. Big breaths into Joel Frimpong's lungs. 50 seconds left in this penultimate round.
Oh, good right hand. Good right hand. It has, and again, he's pressing the action, but he's not landing much, is he? He's not landing much.
And Anthony, you say he's 2 rounds up. We've got, this round and 1 more to go. Is that a matter of just trying to get through of coasting, if anything else?
I think Warren definitely needs a stoppage in this last round. I really do. He does have the power to get that, but at the minute, no, he definitely needs a stoppage. I think Frimpong's had a good round here again. Oh, but as I say that, commentator's curse, Warren's starting to land.
One thing about Warren Spencer, the mechanic, is you cannot write him off. He has great tenacity.
I say, and he's heavy-handed, as we know.
There we go. 1 more round left. Frimpong, you see how exhausted he is going to his corner. The question is, has he got enough gas left in his tank to cruise to the end of this next round? As you said, the mechanic will need a finish on our scorecards at least if he wants to take this one.
I agree with you. Look at him trying to work his way in, but he can't find it because he hasn't got the confidence because of what's happened in the bout.
It feels like
hitting him, landing from weird angles.
Do you know what else I think with Frimpong? Fast hands, but heavy hands. There's a spike, there's a sting behind him, so he's wary of coming in.
Yeah, his back and
great
his
athlete.
It feels like Frimpong has got just enough gas left in the tank to be defensive, to land the odd strike. But again, we've got 2 minutes left, and 2 minutes is a long time in a boxing ring.
Do you know what? What a great night so far. We've got Roy Jones Jr. walking Tony Lightning in coming up.
Yep.
We have got Chris Cyborg coming in next as well after that. What a night we've got. Last round of 5.
2 minutes left in this contest between Joel Frimpong and Lawrence Spencer, the mechanic. Spencer is down on our scorecards. He needs a finish in our minds.
Needs a big shot, a big flurry with those 10-ounce gloves right now. Showboating again from Frimpong. He knows he's ahead. Good right hand.
The spark back in the punches.
Another great right hand from Frimpong and another one.
Frimpong learning here.
Oh, good left hand. Good left hand there from Warren as well.
Spencer's
back
chance.
and forth. Wow. I don't know if he's tired there or he's felt like Joel.
Both men looking to use everything they've got in the final 90 seconds of this contest.
What an assault from the mechanic.
You could easily argue he's 4 rounds down, couldn't you? And look at him here now.
He will not be denied, will he? It's an amazing attack.
Good job, good job.
What a fight. What a fight.
Just over a minute and some change left in this contest. We know the mechanic needs to finish this one.
The exchanges back and forth, the seesawing in this fight, it's so entertaining.
We said last time out, we do some good jab from Frimpong. We said last time out, would we see a fight as good as the last one, as this topped it for excitement levels?
Frimpong is tiring though.
Both men are very fatigued. 40 seconds left in the bout. It's been so entertaining.
Joel Frimpong may have just timed this one perfectly. Still trading, still trying to land shots. 30 seconds left. Can the mechanic pull something out of his garage?
Great fight, great fight.
The mechanic having a strong round here, but it may well be too little.
This last round, but he definitely needed a knockdown or something.
15 seconds. Can we see a surprise? Can a miracle come down here on Indigo at the O2?
Great fight, boys. Take a bow.
It's such
effort. What effort from the boys.
You have to admire when.
There we go. 5 rounds of action in the books. Joel Frimpong, in our minds, has got it. We've been surprised before, we'll be surprised again. But that, my friends, was a wonderful, wonderful fight here at Crypto Fight Night.
Great bout, all action from both boys, like I say. Possible bout of the night. I think the speed early on was the difference with Frimpong, and the shots, the biggest shots was landed. I think he fell a shot in the last round there. Warren didn't stop coming in the fight, could argue he won the last round. Huge heart, as always, but I think he just struggled to get to grips with Frimpong for the first 3 or so rounds, first 3.5 rounds.
Still to come tonight, our co-main events, one of which includes Chris Cyborg, one of the most feared female combat sport athletes in the world.
And not only that, the #1 pound-for-pound fighter 22 years ago, Roy Jones Jr., is going to wrap his way to walk the youngest pro in the UK, age 17, Tony Lightning, into the ring. But let's not take away from Frimpong's moment right now in the ring.
Greg Hamilton has the result.
They're celebrating hard, aren't they? What a night we've had with these guys. Warren Spencer and Frimpong make their way to the referee's hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, the judges have scored this a unanimous decision, and your winner, and the new CFN TV champion, El Guapo Joel Frimpong.
What a moment for this young man. He holds the title aloft because Joel Frimpong is the CFN TV champion. Lauren Alexis is going to try and get a word and find out the emotions of what was a hard-fought victory.